I have been on disability officially since 2006, but my original application was in 1994. And the end of June, I was hearing so much in the media regarding government salaries, and in particular was the BC Ferries issue with David Hahn, and I decided not to get mad, but to get educated, and I wanted to educate the general public. The food bank has become more of a grocery store for persons who are legislated into poverty. Without the food bank, they would not get produce because they can't afford it.
What we're seeing at the food bank now is also senior citizens who can no longer make ends meet, that have to go to the food bank to have groceries. And that's what's sad about it. We're not just about people who are on social assistance. We are about people who are legislated into poverty.
The other area that is of concern is an employable person who's run out of their EI. They still have to eat. They still have their rent. You cannot find a place to rent for $375 per month that is decent. We need to focus on all legislated incomes. We have created in the legislation poverty that falls below the poverty line, way below.
What's your goal with the rally?
To bring awareness.
Primarily it's awareness. We want the word to get out that this is not acceptable in Canada. It's simply not. We take care of other countries' needs. Let's start focusing at home.
What do you want to have come out of all of this?
Ultimately, beyond the awareness, there needs to be a call for reviewing the legislation. The only increase to provincial income assistance came in 2007. The last increase before that was in 1992.
What would you like to see in terms of increases, in terms of where things should be?
I think one of the things that we realistically have to tackle is rents going to landlords, to buildings that do not meet a minimum safety standard. If a landlord is basically becoming a slumlord and receiving government money on behalf of that client, I think that the province has a responsibility to step in and say, you know what, that's not going to fly.
So where do you want this to go? Do you want this to become a group that basically makes recommendations to government?
Yes.
Or like
open up other chapters in other communities.
Across BC, but also across Canada.
We have adopted a name that we will be taking on after the rally, and the acronym is LIPS. And the reason that we chose that was because we're all fed up of lip service. So LIPS stands for Legislated Into Poverty Society.